I filmed this video already and the audio was
trash.
Erase it and now I'm gonna start over. So good thing I have coffee because I need it. Hello, what's up? Welcome back to another week and another video. Okay, let me preface by saying I never, ever want you to feel pressured to buy anything, or like all I want you to do is buy whatever I suggest, because that's not why I make videos. I make them for creative purposes, for entertainment purposes, and just because it's a fun outlet for me to just do something I enjoy doing. So whenever I share anything, please do not feel like you have to buy these things or like I want you to. I'm just sharing them with you because I love these things, and if you happen to be looking for something similar, then at least you have someone that you can trust that isn't lying to you just to try to get you to buy stuff. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to show you is these glass reusable straws. I have been making my coffee at home, like in the morning right before I go to work, and sometimes I want a straw because if I add ice and then I'm just kind of tipping it up, half of the time I spill it on myself. I just looked up reusable straws and these glass ones came up. And the reason that I think these are just beautiful perfection is because they are glass. I have some metal ones, but I can never see the inside of them. Like when I'm cleaning them, I don't know if I'm really cleaning them, if you know what I mean. Whereas with these, I can see through them. So they have these two right here. Can you see how this one has a bit of a tilt at the end and the other one is straight? I don't really notice a huge difference, but I do tend to use the ones with the little tilt at the top more than the straight ones. If you are like me and you're worried that you're not cleaning these correctly, get you some glass reusable straws, and that way you always know if they're clean or dirty. It's summer, so of course it's sticky, gross weather. I hate summer. I still have to go outside when I'm going to work, when I'm going to the gym, to take the dogs to the park, etc. However, I have found that for the summertime, I want sunscreens that are super lightweight and non-greasy, and just sunscreens that feel good on the skin. I don't want anything that is like thick and chalky and just hard to put on and hard to take off. So I have been using the one from Bubble. This is their +1 tinted mineral sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 40, 1.7 fluid ounce. I think this is like $16, $17. I can't remember. I was with my niece when I found this. We were in Walmart. I'm a non-believer when it comes to mineral sunscreens because they're just gross. They're thick, they're chalky. When they're on, they just feel like thick, chalky chalk. And so for that reason, I never like to wear mineral sunscreens. I tend to wear chemical ones. However, I thought, you know what, let me just try this one. What's the harm? If I don't like it, I'll just give it to my niece. But I ended up loving it. And this is what I have been wearing the entirety of the month of June whenever I do not want to wear makeup. The reason being is because it's tinted. And the tint is like half to one shade deeper than my complexion, and with that I do not have to wear foundation. I wear this and this alone, a tiny bit of concealer, and I'm good. So if you have been let down by many mineral sunscreens, try this one because I don't think you're going to be disappointed at all. If you are, come back to this video and tell me that I was wrong, but if I'm not, then come back to this video and tell me that I was right. When I tell you that I do not need another foundation, I do not need another foundation. However, e.l.f. is my girl, and I wasn't even going to buy this foundation because I don't need it. The price is right, and just all the other claims are exactly up my alley. For starters, this is only $8. Nowhere at the drugstore anymore can you find foundations for $8. Especially good quality ones. There's a couple, but they're questionable. You gotta give up coverage or consistency or just something. But with this one, I have been wearing this a lot, if not daily. And I also got it in the shade, what is it, light warm, 22 light warm. And the reason that I have been enjoying this is because it's light to medium buildable coverage. So you can build this, but I like the consistency where it's thin and it's velvety, and when it's on my face, I'm wearing it right now, I cannot feel it on my face. And sometimes with satin foundations or like matte, fully matte foundations, I feel them like sitting on my skin, like on my face, and I do not like that. But this is satin, and if I add a little bit of powder in my like T-zone oily areas, it looks matte. But if you just want the satin finish and not for it to be mattified, then just don't add powder. This has been working wonderfully for me. So if you're also like me, where you like something that is light medium, satin, lightweight foundation, $8 right here. My girl Elf had to come out with the Elf Sunboss Gloss Broad Spectrum SPF 25 Lip Gloss. And I got it in the shade Peachy Queen. I think this is beautiful. Let me show you. I do not like to glob this on because it's not necessary. But look at this shade. If you've been around, you know that I do not like cool tone anything. This is a very warm, like they said, peachy shade. And the beautiful part is that it has sunscreen. I adore this. I have been wearing this to work every single day. And I don't know, there was a time where I was only like a matte lipstick person, but now I love glosses. So if you also need something that has protection like SPF for your lippy products, you won't be upset. If you are a makeup person, then you of course know about this. This is the NYX Buttermelt Blush in the shade You Know Butter. These were so hyped, and sometimes when things are super hyped online, it puts me off from wanting to buy them because, I don't know, everybody and their mother is talking about it, and it's just kind of like, well, how good can they be? You're probably paid to say that. But when I tried it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat my words with freaking Valentina because y'all were right. These are, I mean, look at this shade. Even the embossing is pretty cool. And like I said, I only like warm tone shades. Look how beautiful this applies on my hand. It gives me that blushy color, but it has the most beautiful sheen to it. I have also been wearing this every single day to the point where I've put myself on a ban from wearing this blush. I'm actually wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills that I was also on a ban from because I use that one all the time. But I found that when it comes to powder, these have been perfection. Even though I'm an oily freaking girl, I am not scared of these because they look so beautiful on the skin. This is another product that I have been absolutely in love with for the month of June. So you know how I told you that I do not want you to buy unnecessary things if you do not need them? This is the one thing, if you're a makeup girly or a makeup boy or you just love makeup, this is the one thing that I will tell you that you do need today. I have a lot, trust me, a lot of expensive foundation brushes from Hourglass, Merit, It Cosmetics, but this right here is $10 from e.l.f. and you can get this anywhere on their website, Walmart, Target, just anywhere really that sells e.l.f. They probably have this, but it does tend to be sold out, and now I know why. I was at Walmart and I don't know, I was just browsing the e.l.f. section and I came across this and I thought, you know what? I do not need you, but I want you. So I bought it. I'm in love with this brush. Next to Anthony, I'm in love with this. I love the way that the angle is shaped. It looks like a giant finger. I mean, that sounds kind of gross, but just look at the shape. This hugs my face in the most like soft, comfortable way. The brushes from e.l.f. are always synthetic because they are vegan and cruelty free. If you've ever had a bunny or you've pet bunnies, you would know how that feels. It is so freaking soft. I love, 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 love this brush. I love it so much that I almost want to buy a backup and just put it in my drawer and have it there in case anything ever happens to this, because it is that great. So if you're a makeup girly, let this be the one thing that you do buy. Lastly, I just want to share a couple of my jewelry stack with you. For starters, let me just let you know that this is from Merit. This was gifted. They gave it to me, honestly, I can't even remember, I think last year. I still wear it and I still love it, but these two, I bought the one on my pinky and my middle finger. This one I got, well, both of these I got on Etsy. Can you see how it's like a bubbled effect? They're flat, so they're not raised. It's like a flattened little bubble. It is so effing cute. Not only that, but it's gold filled. So it means that it has a thick layer of solid gold. So it's going to last you a long time. They're not going to tarnish easily. You can wear them whenever you wash your hands or just do, you know, anything that requires your hands. You do not have to worry about these tarnishing. The one on my pinky is a signet ring, and if you can see, it has a tiny little J. The J is facing me, so it probably looks upside down on your end. But this is a signet ring, and it's also gold filled, so it's the same as this bubbled one. I got it from the same seller, and as you can see, I mean, it doesn't even look like it has any scratches, and I've had these for a while now. For the month of June, this has really been my stack. These three right here I got from H&M, and I just sprayed with polyurethane, which I like to do with my cheapy rings because that way it prevents them from tarnishing. This ring right here is also from Etsy. I got this one and the one on my thumb from the same seller. These rings, this one and the one on my thumb, are full solid gold. The reason that I got them in solid gold was because I wanted something that was super dainty, super thin, and that I would never ever have to worry about tarnishing because I wanted solid gold. I lost this one, so that's why I bought the one on my ring finger, but then I found this one again, and honestly, had I not found it, I would have repurchased the same ring twice. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. It honestly means a lot that you choose to watch my videos, especially if you watch them all the way to the end, just because I know that time is very precious and valuable, and I'm just honestly thankful that you are here. I hope you have a wonderful, marvelous, beautiful day. I will see you in the next one. Bye!